Hey everybody, it's your boy Brickhouse here, and man, things are going to be heating up at Disney here soon. For those of you that don't remember, back in January, activist investor Nelson Peltz was trying to get a seat on the board. In fact, he was meeting with then CEO Bob Chapek because he didn't like the direction the company is going in. At that time, Nelson Peltz was leveraging his 9.4 million shares, valued at about 900 million or thereabouts. He was using those shares as leverage. His belief is that Disney is one of the most advantaged consumer entertainment companies in the world, with unrivaled global scale, irreplaceable brands, and opportunities to monetize its intellectual property better than its peers by leveraging the Disney quote-unquote flywheel. That's networks, theme parks, consumer products, etc. Now, part of what was motivating him too was he was tired of losing money. Of course, when you've got that kind of money and you're invested in a company like Disney, and Disney's trajectory has been, yeah, I would say I'd be tired of losing money too. So, it was reported not that long ago that Nelson Peltz was going to take another swing, but this time he wanted 3 board seats. And he was basically wanting to, for lack of a better term, take control. And that leads us to today. There's a new report out there that Ike Perlmutter has strengthened his alliance with Nelson Peltz, as Perlmutter has handed his stock that he has in Disney over to Peltz. And Peltz wants to refocus the creative engine to drive profitable growth. This is shaping up to be a proxy war with current CEO Bob Iger and the Walt Disney Company. So you look at the areas that Peltz says that Disney's kind of struggling in, which is corporate governance, strategy and operations, and capital allocation. Now, Peltz and Train Capital, Train Fund Management, that's who Nelson Peltz, that's his company. So Peltz and Train indicated they would help the company develop an effective succession plan, align compensation with performance, improve direct-to-consumer operating margins, eliminate redundant and or excessive costs, refocus the creative engine to drive profitable growth, enhance accountability on capital allocation, and reinstate the dividend by fiscal year 2025. Keep in mind, Bob Iger said that Disney Plus is going to be profitable by 2024. I don't think that's happening. Not to mention, they also have the Hulu deal that they have to finalize, where Disney is buying out Comcast's remaining shares in Hulu. Now, where Perlmutter comes in, Perlmutter, he was an executive with Marvel. And Perlmutter does have an axe to grind, because he claims he was fired from the Walt Disney Company because he wanted to keep costs down. In fact, he said, "I have no doubt my termination was based on fundamental differences in business between my thinking and Disney leadership, because I care about return on investment." Fancy that. Somebody that cares about ROI, return on investment. Perlmutter noted his focus was not on how big the box office grosses and claimed only people in Hollywood focused on box office grosses. All they talk about is box office, box office. I care about the bottom line. I don't care how big the box office is. Only people in Hollywood talk about box office. No, he's not wrong. He also disputed claims he was let go due to redundancies and downsizing at the company. It was merely a convenient excuse to get rid of a longtime executive who dared to challenge the company's way of doing business. We need more people like that in business, who challenge the status quo, who ask questions. Why do we do things this way? Why don't we look at another way that could be a better way to make doing business easier and simpler? Not only did Perlmutter allege he was let go due to his desire to keep costs low, but the Walt Disney Company had rolled out a string of theatrical losses, likely losing the company tens of millions of dollars, if not more. It also does not appear to be growing its flagship streaming service, Disney Plus, and CEO Bob Iger has admitted the company created a number of programs for the streaming service that were not driving subscriptions. Company stock price has also dipped below $80. That's a 10-year low. Towards the beginning of the month, this being October, CNBC reported Peltz and Train were gearing up for another proxy battle and had increased his shares in the Walt Disney Company to around 30 million. Not only did the report detail Peltz had increased his shares, but it was revealed Train was aiming for not just one board seat. Now they want multiple board seats. The number, I think, is 3. The new report in the Wall Street Journal reveals Peltz's increase in Disney shares is due to an alliance with Perlmutter. Laurent Thomas and Robbie Whalen at the Wall Street Journal detail Perlmutter said he has entrusted his stake in Disney to Peltz's Train Fund Management as it prepares to press the company for multiple board seats. Train's holding in the company totals about 33 million shares, including stock that the investment firm controls under an arrangement that gives Peltz's firm sole voting power over Perlmutter's shares, according to people familiar with the matter. So basically what this, folks, is an old style team up. You have an activist investor who's tired of losing money. You have a former executive who has an axe to grind, and they are going to go all in and start a proxy battle and try to restore some order at Disney. Perlmutter has not only given Peltz and Train control of his shares, but the report notes he plans to urge the board to immediately welcome one or more Train board candidates. While I was a Disney employee, I was not comfortable publicly stating my views on the company and its performance, Perlmutter stated. As someone with a large economic interest in Disney's success, I can no longer watch the business underachieve its great potential. As for Perlmutter potentially gaining a board seat, the report claims Train isn't seeking to add Perlmutter, who was chairman of Marvel Entertainment until March, to Disney's board, nor is the firm seeking Disney to rehire him, the people said. So, I think it's time to get out the box of popcorn, sit back, relax, have a snack, have something to drink, and watch the fireworks as we have ourselves a good old-fashioned proxy battle at Disney. So I'll leave it to you guys. What do you think of Perlmutter teaming up with Peltz as they try to get a footing in and try to change some things at Disney? Comment down below, share your thoughts, share your opinions. While you're at it, please take the time to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video out there with your friends and family, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos uploaded here to YouTube. And as always, thank you for watching. I will see you later.